What if zombies were not just fiction? What if something very similar already exists in nature? And what if a real disease could turn humans into something disturbingly close? Let's find out. When we think about zombies, we imagine something very specific. Mindless humans, no emotions, driven only by one thing: to attack, to spread, to infect others. It sounds like pure fiction, but nature has already created something similar. There is a fungus that infects ants. Once inside, it takes control. The ant stops acting normally. It climbs to a high place, locks its jaw, and dies. Then the fungus grows out of its body and spreads to infect others. The ant becomes a tool, a host, a zombie, controlled completely. Now the big question: could something like this happen to humans? Right now, there is no organism that can fully control a human brain like that. Human brains are far more complex. But there are diseases that come disturbingly close. One of them is rabies. Rabies is a virus. It spreads through bites, usually from animals. Once inside the body, it travels through the nervous system, slowly, silently, until it reaches the brain. At first, symptoms seem normal: fever, headache, weakness. But then things change. Aggression increases. Confusion begins. People can become extremely agitated. They may try to bite. They lose control. And here is the most disturbing part. Rabies causes a fear of water. Swallowing becomes painful. The throat muscles spasm. This is called hydrophobia. At this stage, the person is no longer acting normally. They are driven by impulses, aggression, confusion, loss of control. Infected animals behave the same way. They bite, they spread the virus, just like in zombie movies. Once symptoms appear, rabies is almost always fatal. There are only a few survival cases. Without early treatment, death is nearly certain. This makes it one of the deadliest viruses known. So here is the real question. What if a virus like this changed? What if it became easier to spread, faster, more aggressive? Could that create something closer to a zombie outbreak? Scientists say it is extremely unlikely, but it is not impossible to imagine. True zombies do not exist. There is no virus that can fully control humans like puppets. But nature has already shown us something important: infection, behavior change, loss of control. All of it is real. So maybe the idea of zombies is not as unrealistic as we think, just not in the way we imagine. What do you think? Could something like this ever happen? Or are zombies forever just fiction?